But the disciples said, "We only have 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish." Jesus said, "Bring the bread and the fish here to me." Then he said to the large crowd, "Sit down on the grass." He took the 5 loaves of bread and the 2 fish. He looked up to heaven and he thanked God for the bread and the fish. Then he broke the bread into pieces. He gave the pieces of bread to his disciples, and they gave them to the crowd. Then everybody ate. They all had enough food and they were not hungry anymore. Then the disciples picked up all the bits of food that people had not eaten. They filled 12 baskets with little bits of bread and fish. About 5,000 men ate the bread and fish. Women and children also ate it with them. Immediately after this, Jesus said to his disciples, "Get into the boat and sail across to the other side of the lake." Jesus said that he would first send the crowd away, then he would also leave. So Jesus sent the crowd away. After they had gone, he went up on a mountain alone to pray. When it became dark, he was still there alone. At this time, the boat with the disciples in it was in the middle of the lake. It was a long way from the land. The wind was blowing against the boat, and the water was hitting it. Then, when it was nearly dawn, Jesus walked on the water towards his disciples. The disciples saw him walking on the water. They were very frightened. They said, "It is a spirit." They screamed loudly because they were afraid. But immediately Jesus said to them, "Be brave, it is I. Do not be afraid." Peter replied, "Lord, is it really you? If it is you, say to me, 'Come here, walk to me on the water.'" Jesus said to him, "Come to me." Peter got down out of the boat. He walked on the water and he came towards Jesus. But then Peter saw that the wind was still blowing strongly. He became afraid and he began to go down into the water. He shouted to Jesus, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus put out his hand and he took hold of Peter. He said to Peter, "You should trust me more than you do. Why did you not believe that I could help you?" Jesus and Peter climbed up into the boat. Then the strong wind stopped. The disciples who were in the boat went down on their knees. They praised Jesus, and they said to him, "It is true, you really are the Son of God." They sailed across the lake and reached the shore at a place called Gennesaret. The people who lived in that place recognized Jesus, so they went to tell everyone who lived in places near there. People brought all their sick friends to him. The sick people asked Jesus for help. They only wanted to touch the edge of his coat. Every sick person who touched him became well again.